Good morning. This month we are talking about nature and the world around us. And today we're going to talk about a certain type of part of nature, about the sky. Can anybody tell me what this is that you might find in the sky? What is this? A cloud. That's right, a cloud. Did you know that clouds can be different shapes? Let's look outside. Can you look outside your window and see if you see any clouds? Wow, I see lots of clouds today. It seems to be very cloudy, don't you think? Why do you think there's clouds all over the sky today? What do you think that means? I think you might be right. It might rain or there might be a storm, but there is lots of clouds outside today in the sky. So today we're going to read a book called The Little Cloud. All right, so let's think about our part of the book. What is this part of the book called? That's right, the front cover. What is this called? The spine. Good job. And then what is this called? The back cover. Good job. So as I said, this is called The Little Cloud by Eric Carle. Eric Carle is the author. What does the author do for the story? That's right, they write the story. What's really cool about this story is Eric Carle is the author and the illustrator. What does the illustrator do for the book? That's right, the illustrator draws the pictures. So Eric Carle is the author, he writes the story, and he's also the illustrator and he draws the pictures. Now let's look at the front cover. What do you see at the very front? A cloud. But what do you see on the cloud? Oh, a face. I think you're right. There's one eye, there's two eyes, there's a nose, and there's a mouth. What do you think is going to happen in the story? Oh, you think it's going to be about a cloud and something that he does? All right, well, let's see what happens with our story. Little Cloud by Eric Carle. The clouds drifted slowly across the sky. What does the word drifted mean? That's right, drifted means to float across the page. So the little cloud trailed behind. What does it mean to trail? Oh, I think you're right. That means you follow. So the little cloud followed behind. The clouds pushed upward and away, and little cloud pushed downward and touched the tops of the houses. The clouds moved out of sight, but little cloud changed into a giant cloud. The word giant means big. A giant cloud. Little cloud changed into a sheep. That's right. What sound does the sheep make? Ba, ba. So the sheep and clouds sometimes look alike. The word alike means they look the same. So a sheep and a cloud can look alike, which means they can look the same. Little cloud changed into a airplane. Little cloud often saw airplanes flying through the clouds. Have you ever seen an airplane flying through the clouds? Oh, I have too. Airplanes fly a lot in the sky and sometimes through the clouds. The little cloud changed into a shark. Where do you find a shark? In the water, that's right, or in the ocean. So little cloud once saw a shark through the waves of the ocean. Little cloud changed into, that's right, trees. How many trees do we have? 1, 2. So little cloud changed into 2 trees. Little cloud liked the way the trees never moved and stayed in one place. Little cloud changed into a rabbit. Little cloud loved to watch rabbits dash across the meadows. What does it mean to dash? That's right, it means to run. So the rabbits love to run across the meadow. What does the word meadow mean? I think you're right. It's like a field. in the forest. So they like to run through fields in the forest. What did he turn into next? He changed into a hat. Then Little Cloud changed into a hat because, why do you think he changed into a hat? That's a good idea. Let's see what they say. Little Clown changed into a clown and he needed a hat. Have any of you ever seen a clown before? You have? Where might you find clowns? That's right, at the circus or maybe even at a birthday party or a carnival. The other clouds drifted back. They huddled close together. What does it mean to huddle? That's right, huddle means you get really close to someone, kind of like how football players huddle together. Little cloud, they called, come back. And Little Cloud drifted toward the other clouds. What do you think they wanted the little cloud for? What do you think is going to happen? Then all the clouds changed into one big cloud. Is that how it is outside? That's right. Just like in the story how they're one big cloud, that's how it is outside today. One big cloud. And then they changed into one big cloud and it rained. Do you think it's going to rain today since we have one big cloud? I think you're right. I think it might rain today. The end. Now that we've listened to our story about clouds, you know what you could do next that's really fun? You could do what I showed you earlier and take a piece of white paper and some scissors and cut out your very own cloud. What shape would you like to cut your cloud into? Would you like to make it a horse or a bunny or a unicorn or a house? Those are all good ideas. You could cut it into any shape that you would like. Another activity you could do is you could take a blue piece of paper and a white crayon and you could draw your own cloud shape. So for example, I'm going to draw a house that looks like a cloud. So I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to draw some circle shapes and I'm going to make a rectangle out of my white marker that looks like a cloud. All right, so here's the rectangle. That's the part of the house. Next, I'm going to draw the roof. So we're going to take our white marker, and what shape is a roof? A triangle, that's right. So we're going to draw a triangle shape. Here is my triangle shape for the roof. And next, I'm going to draw a door. What shape is a door? That's right, another rectangle, but a small rectangle. Now what do we need for the door that makes the ringing sound? That's right, a doorbell. What shape is a doorbell? It could be a rectangle, it could be a circle. I'm going to draw a circle. And then next, we need the windows. What shape are windows? Squares. So I'm going to draw 2 squares. Look, here is my house that also looks like a cloud. So you could draw any picture you wanted to that looks like a cloud. You could draw a house, you could draw a person. This month, we're going to be learning about all kinds of things in nature. Today, we learned about clouds. What are some things that you learned about clouds? That's good. So today, we learned about clouds, and we will be learning about more things in nature later this week. Thank you so much, friends. See you later.